Hey, this is Steve Seffler. Welcome to another Lifestyles. Today we're talking about Shamrock Spirit 5K with Larry Mahoney. Did I get it right? And Larry Rollins. Larry, tell us your story,
Well,
please.
my daughter Kelly was an outstanding scholar and athlete at Fontainebleau High School, and she went off to play college soccer after having gotten some scholarships for it. And at the beginning of her junior year, she started experiencing headaches and nausea and vomiting during preseason for college soccer. We got her in to get a brain scan because it wouldn't go away, and it turned out she had a very rare form of brain cancer, something called an anaplastic astrocytoma. Well, after 2 surgeries, chemo, and radiation, it was still unaffected. And so we got her into a clinical trial at MD Anderson. It seemed to work at first, but it came back, the tumor came back. It was completely inoperable. And a year after she was diagnosed with this, she passed away. It was a horrible thing to see this vibrant, incredible young woman pass away in just 1 year. Well, the answers that we got, as hard as the doctors tried, they said, we don't know anything about this, basically. We don't know how to treat it, we don't know how it forms, we don't know how to stop it. So we decided that we wanted to do something about it. And we formed Kelly Kicking Cancer. And what we do is we raise funds for brain cancer research. This is advanced brain cancer research. And we also provide 2 scholarships annually, a $1,000 scholarship for a young lady from Louisiana who wins the Girl Scout Gold Award, which Kelly had also earned when she was a senior in high school, and a $1,000 scholarship for a young lady from St. Tammany Parish who's going on to play collegiate soccer.
That's fabulous. I'm sorry that it came about because of your daughter's death, but it's great that you're doing that.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's been a real journey for us to watch that, as I said, a vibrant lady go from playing incredible soccer to just not being able to do anything in 1 year. But she touched a lot of people's lives. A lot of people gathered and rallied around to support her. And we are now raising funds. In the slightly less than 3 years we've been in existence, we've been able to raise and donate $107,000 to advanced brain cancer research. And we've donated another $6,500 in soccer and Gold Award scholarships to young women from Louisiana.
That's incredible. So how did Larry get involved?
Larry was our next door neighbor.
Oh.
And my Kelly and his youngest daughter were best friends. And that's how we got to know Larry.
And how did this idea come about?
The idea for Kelly Kicking Cancer?
Yes.
As I said, after Kelly passed away and the doctors really had no explanation for why, we just decided we're going to find out why. We're going to find out what causes it, because they don't know what causes these things. And we're going to find out what a cure is. To that end, we've been working very, very closely with the Kenneth R. Peak Center in Houston, Texas. That's part of the Houston Methodist organization. They have some of the most cutting-edge brain cancer research. A lot of it is based on nanotechnology and nanobots. They have been able to, in laboratory tests, not just put some of the most virulent cancers, not put them into remission, but actually cure it.
Okay.
And they're working towards using this as a clinical trial on humans. They haven't done that just yet. But that is, they were supposed to get approval for some of the first tests for something called a mitochondrial smart bomb. What this is it's a nanobot that actually seeks out the brain cancer cells and only the brain cancer cells, injects 2 chemicals into them and kills the brain cancer cell only, leaves the surrounding cells untouched. This is truly Buck Rogers style. This is beyond science fiction now, but it's almost there. We're within reach of a successful story here.
That's great. Tell us about the race.
Well, I'll go ahead and start on that a little bit. You know, being part of the board, we have a wonderful board. They work so very hard for this cause, and the Shamrock Sprint is going to be on March 10th, Saturday. It's going to start at the trailhead, Covington trailhead. The route will be in historic Covington area. On
What
that.
time does it start?
It starts at 8 a.m. You can register at 7 a.m.
Okay.
It's like the biggest bargain around. If you love to race, it's $25 registration.
Okay.
You can also register at $30 and get a T-shirt.
Okay.
So there's other packages available also, and you can register the day of the event. So
Okay.
that's a great thing. Enjoy some good music, some great food, and a lot of fun. I mean, this
Okay.
is a whole family atmosphere. This is the 3rd annual for this event. Last year it was moved to the Covington Trailhead, and of course, we love to have great events in Covington. So this is a perfect match for Kelly Kicking Cancer. And any information anyone needs, they can go to info@kellykickingcancer.org. Also, like the Facebook page. We want you to be part of this great opportunity to be part of a great organization.
What else can you tell us? Are you going to have the Saints players, the Saint
I don't think
super
we're going to have any
fans
Saints players,
there?
right?
No, the
This time.
super fans.
You know
Head
what?
At the gala.
We run 2 events a year. We run the 5K in the spring, and we run a gala in the fall.
Okay.
At the gala this past fall, we had the Saints Superfans, of which Larry Rolling is one of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were a big hit. They really riled up the crowd. They had a
It
fantastic
was
time with
fun.
them.
It really
I
was
don't think any Saints would be there, but I would certainly welcome any of the Saints,
exactly.
Pelicans,
That's
or
right.
any of the others to
There
come
you
up.
go. All right. How do you get information about the cost and everything? Repeat that again, please.
KellyKickingCancer.org.
Okay.
You can also email us at info@kellykickingcancer.org. Also, you want to like us on Facebook too. You can follow those events that Larry was talking about through the year too. There's other opportunities to give to the organization, and I think you'll find a lot of that on the website.
What about sponsorships?
We're always looking for sponsorship.
Okay.
So that being said, Larry, you want to touch on some that have
Yeah, I
already
can
been
talk
involved?
about that.
Sure.
What we've done is we've been going with local businesses. A lot of people knew Kelly. Kelly had reached out and touched a lot of people when she was in high school, as well as through Girl Scouts. And so a lot of people, when they learned that Kelly was sick, rallied around and aided us. So we have been using local people for the most part. We have had some fantastic people. Melissa Penzato with State Farm up in Covington has been a sponsor for us. Gallagher's Restaurant sponsored us last year. For the upcoming 5K on March 10th, Jim Mark from Halliburton is going to be cooking his famous jambalaya again. People have specifically said, if he cooks, I'll come back. Last year as well, Covington Brew House sponsored us, and they provided beer for the event. So we have a lot of people who are pitching in, not just with financial sponsorship, but also in-kind sponsorships and foods. We're trying to stay local and get the word out through the local people here.
Now, is this a traditional route? Tell us the route.
Yeah, the route, obviously it starts right there on East Lockwood Street where
Okay.
the Covington Trailhead is. Anybody that knows downtown Covington would know where it would be. Then it would go on East Kirkland Street, and then it would go ahead and go right down to West 23rd Street, and it would turn around and then head back to the trailhead. So it's a great route. The streets
Can you
are in
walk
great
it if you
condition.
can't run it?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
The 1 mile fun run starts at 8 o'clock. At 8:30.
How long's the 1 mile? Is that a mile back there? Is that 1 mile?
It's 1 mile.
1 mile.
It's a
That's
slightly
exactly right.
What's so much fun about running out?
And,
It's a slightly different route, but we do the 1 mile fun run at 8 o'clock,
Yep.
and then the 5K will start at 8:30.
Yep.
And we have walkers, we have strollers,
Yeah.
we have people who have dressed up in teams with costumes.
Oh, good.
We have, in fact, the first 2 years, a local running group called the Wonder Women showed up.
Oh, okay.
And they're decked out like Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
And that was really pretty
Do
cool.
you run?
Do I run?
Yeah.
No, I'm too busy trying to take care of things at the trailhead.
How about you, Larry? You going to
we
run?
walked last year.
Okay.
So, yes, me and my daughter walked.
We have prizes for first,
There
second,
you
third,
go.
whatever.
That's right.
What we give out are prizes for first and second in each class, and I believe there are about 10 classes. And then we will have a first overall man and first overall woman prize given out. And the prize for that is something really special. It's a series of nested aluminum bats. The first one is about a foot long. You unscrew the top, and there's one half size
Oh.
in front of inside that. You unscrew that, there's a half size inside of that.
Specially
Unscrew-
made.
I made these on a lathe myself.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a
He's the
prize for
man.
last place? Because that's what I would
That's
get.
true. That's right.
You know
That's
what?
right.
We
should-
hadn't thought
should
about
look at
that, but we'll have to
would be me.
consider it.
That's true.
We'll have to consider that.
Last place man,
And
last place.
we're not going to tell anybody in advance what the prize is for last place. That's the trick
Yeah.
to it.
Last year we gave out a prize for the biggest team that was submitted.
Oh, how many people?
I think there were about 13, and we have had people from all over the United States. We had people come in from Georgia.
Really?
We had people come in from Arizona. We have had people from all over the U.S. come in for this. Now, most of the runners are local, yeah.
Yeah, but still.
Still, it's wonderful. And last year we had 300 people. Our goal this year is to have 400 runners, walkers, strollers in the entire event.
Can't
It's
beat
such
that.
a great event, and truly, it's a great match with Kelly Kicking Cancer and the Covington Trailhead. The facilities there, it's a great place for the music. It's a great place for the food, and of course the guests and the runners. So it's just the streets look great in Covington. I mean, they're nice and smooth for the runners and the walkers. So we're really proud of that.
For
Covington.
children, what's the price for children if they want to do it?
I believe children under 12 is $10.
Okay.
And over 12 will be 25, and then it's $5 for a T-shirt if you want that, $50 to register, and if you want a special dry fit T-shirt. Apparently, that's something that the serious runners really.
Dry fit?
It's called a dry
Material.
fit T-shirt. It's special material.
Okay.
Runners know. I can
Is
tell
that
you
is that the T-shirt you get? What you
No,
have
this
on?
this is my Team Kelly polo.
Okay, all right. What else can you tell us? We've got about a minute left.
It's Saturday, March 10th.
Uh-huh.
Again, 8 a.m., the 1 mile fun run. At 8:30 is the 5K. You can register as early as 7 a.m. and you can do it the day of, but we want you to register prior because that tells us how many people we should expect.
have.
But really, this is a growing organization and a growing event, and we are so happy that you allowing us to come on to the station.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I tell you, y'all do a wonderful job.
You're
You want to
so
like
nice.
us on Facebook. You want to go to our kellykickingcancer.org and also info@kellykickingcancer if we can help you in any
How
way.
about roller skaters? You have roller skaters do it?
If you have a roller skater or blader, everybody is
Bring 'em
welcome.
on.
Nobody's
Come on
turned
out.
away.
No, we're all
I'll
welcome.
go for the last place.
Come on out.
We're going to come up with something on that, actually.
So, thank you. www.kellykickingcancer.org. We're an all-volunteer organization, and it takes a team to beat brain cancer, so help us out. Thanks.
And do we need more volunteers today of the event?
We'll always take volunteers.
No one's turned away.
Thank
No.
you for asking that question.
Okay.
Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you, man. Thanks for
you,
coming.
All right, buddy. Take
All
care of
right.
yourself.
We'll be back with our next guest. So remember, what's the date?
March
Sat-
10th, Saturday.
What time?
7 a.m. You can register, but it starts the fun run at 8 a.m.
And it takes a team to beat.
Brain cancer.
We'll be back with our next guest in a few minutes. So come on back and register. Okay.